What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Sneak In, the Hasbro Premium Party deal. Y'all bear with me a second here. It's 5 p.m. Eastern. I'm refreshing to see what new arrivals we have. Okay, I didn't get logged out. We're going to go ahead and share the screen immediately. All right, application window, and we are sharing Hasbro's page here. All right. So I'm not actually looking at the chat or anything. So anybody that tunes in, I hope y'all are cool. All right, let's see. Sheesh. All right, we want to hit G.I. Joe first. Let's see what we got for G.I. Joe. Let's see. New exclusives. Perhaps that's what I should be going to. All right, we got the that Golden Lagoon Optimus. Got to look quick, boy. Make sure I get what I want. If anything's going on here new. Alright, doesn't look like anything new going on here, y'all. I'm going to drop the share screen real quick, log back in just to make sure. Let's see. See, I got 2 people watching. Appreciate you tuning in. Let's see if we can hit this Hasbro Pulse exclusives. Alright, we're still in, so we'll share it back again. Hit my email. It says somebody text me. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, the email, that's what he's talking about. Okay. All right, we're going to drop this real quick, hit the email, because I got to go to my invite. That's what. All right, Hasbro Premium Pulse. Tune in now. Tune in. Let's go. All right. Then we are going to share that window. Stop that screen. Share screen. What's up, Data Link Magnus? What up, David Fontaine? Trying to get this joint going here. Why can't I share that? Let's see here. Entire screen, application window, cancel. Let's try again. Share screen, okay. Why is it not showing it? Okay, maybe because I had to separate it. All right, we're getting it together, y'all. We got a couple minutes anyway. It's got a little countdown. There we go. We are in the party. What's up, G Crazy? Yeah, man. So a minute and 47 seconds. People already. Yep, I'm on live. Oh. People already talking about no target. I second that. No target.
But why are you talking? You're just spelling something. I can't even hear you.
All right, so we're on standby here. There's a little chat going on. People saying no more exclusive. All right. So we just got people chatting real quick here. $37 seconds to go. Let's see. Peek out the chat real quick. What up, Rob78? Jaws the Shark Reviews. What's up, man? A couple people turning out real quick. We're gonna see what they talking about here. Get me some audio going here. Where is the audio? All right, we in there.
Ah, you made it! Hello, come in, come in, come on, come on, come on. Welcome, Hasbro Pulse Premium members. Easy for you to say. Welcome to my US friends, welcome to my Canadian friends, and a special hello, Mrs. to those of you in Blighty in the UK. I'm so glad you could join the party at long last. Really good. We are live, so I could just walk off. Who knows? I got my producer Mark there. He's giving me an evil look. Sorry, Mark. It'll be cool. It'll be cool. All right, so come on in. Come on in. There's lots. Goodness me, there's lots of it. All right, who we got here? All right, who can I see? Let me check this out on screen. Matt Mead. Hello there, Matt Mead from Hinkley, Coventry, a fellow Brit. Good of you to join. Who else we got? We got the usual suspects. Jason Yang. Hello, my friend. Isaiah Takahashi. Jose, how are you? John Miko, as I live and breathe. Dude, you need to shave that beard. That's looking long. Chinoa Boss, hello. How are you, my love? How's Gavin? Is he there? There he is. Hello, Gav. How you doing? And lastly, is that him? Yeah, lastly, but not by any means least, Chad, my new friend. Hello. Hello. Now, I'm sure all of you are now looking at your webcams going, what, you can see me? Don't worry. I can't see you. I can't see you at all. More's the pity. I'll be honest with you. I miss our cons. I miss the fairs. I miss being with all of you on crowded conference floors, sweaty and hot and uncomfortable, but there's something about it. There's something special. But never mind, we're going to do our best with our virtual version right here, right now. And, everything has been virtual, right, this year. And this year has been a bit of a crazy year, I have to say. It's been difficult, tricky. But I'll tell you one thing. What I've seen in the community, our community, your community, fans, toy collectors, is a really rallying around. And it's been brilliant. It's been wonderful to watch. And this works on many different levels. I'm seeing a lot of you go out to stores, pick up a figure for someone that can't get out or can't find that figure, and charging them whatever it costs with a little bit of shipping. Really helping each other, which is wonderful. I'm also seeing people that have lost entire collections. Matt Anderson, Matt's Order 66 on Instagram. He moved to a riverside house, his dream house in Oregon. Was there 2 months. The forest fires completely destroyed his home and his collection. Yeah. Terrible. But you know what? All of you, lots of you, gathered around him and started donating figures, and he's rebuilding his collection while he rebuilds his life. Wonderful analogy. And sadly, we've lost people this year. We've lost friends of the community. We've lost Steve Lim. He leaves behind a wife and little Ty, 7-year-old son. Great shame, lost his battle. Again, Brett Ferenc, aka Scotch Trooper, taken from us too soon. And it's terrible. It's deeply sad. But I do have some heart and some hope that the families of those two and all the others, as they work through their grief, see the community rally around and come around and give them a big hug and raise money for GoFundMe and just show that they were loved and show how important they are to them, and this community is solid on the whole. And I promise not to get emotional, Mark. It's okay. You don't need to get me tissues. But I myself, and I know the people in Pulse behind these people here that you can't see, and my colleagues at Hasbro, we're all fans as well. We're collectors. We just get paid to be here, but we're the same. And we are incredibly honored to be part of the community, your community, our community. I'm actually going to say family. We're honored to be part of the family. And, you're going to see a lot of stuff over the next couple of days, and it's going to be about product. Yeah, but I know that deep down, the thing that drives us, our passion, our pastime, the thing that is important to us in our lives, this collecting fan, it's worth a lot more than just plastic, right? Wow, Mark, that went deep. Mark, my producer, he's crying. Look at him, so emotional. It's deep. All right, anyway, let's bring it back. Rough year. So what do fans do the night before a con or a fair? We catch up, we hang out, we have a few drinks, have some laughs. So what we've got tonight for you is some really cool stuff. We've got some product updates, some sneak peeks, some behind the scenes content. We've got a Q&A going on. So if you should be seeing now, there's a Q&A chat, I assume down there or over there. I'm not sure, I can't see it. But put your questions in there. We have a team here that will do their very best to answer them or put them into the brand teams that will be joining us over the next hour or so.
Sam, wow.
And remember that a lot of this content will not be part of tomorrow's main event, the FanFest event.
1995.
Tomorrow is about, product reveals and pre-orders and big Hollywood guests.
For 50
Tonight,
easy payments of
me,
1995.
You and a few friends. But I say cheers to that. Cheers.
British B.
Great way to keep me lubricated. Oh, that's nice. I love my drink. I love my red drink. Actually, red's my favorite color. Funnily enough, Red Power Ranger. That's my favorite Power Ranger. You see what that is? In the business, that's called a professional segue. I've simply and smoothly taken the color of my drink to a personal preference and moved it into a new brand, which we're going to talk about now in the next segment. So we're going to kick things off with a really fun early look at episode 8 of our new Power Rangers TV show, Dino Fury. And I'm just going to grab my Stevie special guide here and I'll read you the synopsis because I don't want to get it wrong.
Yeah, that's my son.
Because there's a lot of words in here, a lot of names. All right, best presenter voice. A familiar face arrives on Earth and Zato, Red Ranger, dismisses his quest as a mere distraction. But after he saves the Rangers from a powerful Sporix beast, as you do, Zato realizes an important lesson. So all that's left to say is go, go, power, video.
Oh, wow. You weren't kidding about the integrity.
Perfect. Now they can't use their Megazords. Mucus, grab Doomsnake's Sporix while the Rangers are distracted.
At once, Your Heinous Highness.
Clue us in. What happened?
I don't know, but if something can sabotage our Megazord like that, we have a huge problem. Whoa, okay. Maybe Solon can... what's with this bird?
Oh, that's different.
Howdy, Rangers. Hi, bird guy. It is a huge privilege to meet you all. I am a mechanic. I think you mean a mechanic? No, 2 words. Mechanic.
Nice to meet your hair. Wow.
Do you kids
Look
mind
at
if I
my
get a seat?
eyebrows, son.
I've got pics with over 40 Rangers from all across the galaxy.
You know other Rangers?
Yeah. Classic D-Morph. I love it.
What are you doing here?
I'm following the Nexus Prism. Okay, the Nexus Prism is a mystical object with a strong connection to the Morphin Grid. It crossed several galaxies and it landed somewhere near here. I want to know what it's up to. So I say we team up to find out.
Well,
Whoa. I don't know you or this Nexus Prism, but we have urgent problems of our own. So we have no time to help you.
My bad. I'll stay out of your hair.
Right. You guys search the woods and try to figure out what happened. I'll talk to Solon.
got it.
Mick is back, and I thought my hair was sticky uppy. Goodness me. Mark, next time we do this, can you get me a hairstylist? Because I want my hair like Mick, all right? Don't let it happen again. So, Power Rangers. I love Power Rangers. I'll tell you what I love about it. I think I love the practicality and the physical sets and the costumes and the crazy characters and effects. The whole shebang. It really keeps its essence of that '93 Mighty Morphin when that was released. And again, in this virtual world, I think we need a lot more physicality, a lot more practicality. And in fandom, I'm seeing it every day. And if not even more so, we're seeing cosplay. I love looking at cosplay, customization. I tell you what, some of you are doing crazy customs. In the last year, I'm seeing people grabbing the figures, chucking it in the boiling water, popping off the limbs, doing a little sculpey, putting them back together, hand painting, some brilliant execution against some brilliant ideas. I'm seeing customs, I'm seeing dioramas and sets, and of course I'm seeing toy photography. And those of you who know me know that I'm a great sponsor of toy photography. I think it's amazing. And over the past 8 years, I would say, since I've been doing a lot of collecting stuff, I've seen it evolve from a hobby into an art form, which it absolutely is. And I'm most happy about seeing that third part of evolution getting into a profession. Rightly so. So those of you that are turning that art form into a profession, keep going. Congratulations. So we have a treat for you on that note. Another segue. See what I do there? Haley from our G.I. Joe team is chatting with Corey, who is Hasbro's own professional, we pay him, toy photographer and diorama designer. So it ain't so much Yo Joe, it's Yo Haley.
Here we go.
Thanks, Steve. Welcome, Hasbro Pulse Premium members. We have an exciting behind-the-scenes segment for G.I. Joe. I'm here with one of our senior photographers, Corey. We are going to dive deep into everything that goes into our fantastic diorama photos and photo shoots.
Very cool. Thanks, Haley. And a big hello to our Hasbro Pulse Premium members. I'm super excited today to share some details and insights into some of our past G.I. Joe dioramas.
You have been photographing G.I. Joe for many years now. How has the process of the G.I. Joe diorama photo shoots evolved?
That's true. I'm actually coming up on 14 years with Hasbro, and it's been an amazing journey and an awesome ride with G.I. Joe in particular. There's really two things that stand out for me that I feel have evolved. You know, we're delving more into the stories of G.I. Joe more than ever before. In the studio, before we even really talk about building a diorama, we sit down with the brand team and the designers, and we talk about the story and the characters. It's these conversations that inform and inspire and ultimately steer the direction of the dio. And from a physical standpoint, over the years, our Hasbro model shop figure sculpts and the engineering has evolved so much. Between things like the richly detailed body armor, these photorealistic facial expressions, and highly articulated joints, we're really able to achieve super realistic posing and be able to light the expression on a figure and really carve out those details so the figure just pops off the screen.
Can you share with us how you got started in diorama photography?
Well, like most fans, it really started in my backyard. And we had a nice woodsy backyard, and I'd spend hours there building and creating. I'd play with my figures and vehicles and create the story and set up a scene. And like a lot of kids, I'd get down on the ground, so my POV was a toy level, and I'd act it out. It was my dad who actually inspired my photography passion when he bought me my first camera. It was a Sears 110 pocket camera with a frame advance on the bottom and a disposable flash cube socket on the top. I remember shooting a roll of film of my toys, all posed out in a scene I'd created with sticks and rocks and leaves, and then being totally bummed out when I got these completely blurry pictures back. But it was a lesson, because that's when I learned that fixed focus cameras tend to have a minimum focusing of several feet and not several inches.
That's a great story, Corey. Thank you for sharing. Our fans go crazy for how awesome our diorama photos are and even recreate some of the scenes at home. Do you ever go on social media and look at some of the scenes that our fans have built?
Oh, sure. Our fans are actually my biggest source of inspiration. I'm always in awe of the creativity and the passion that goes into these works of art. I've seen some amazing results using techniques that really border on genius. And as a lifelong learner, I've adopted some of these techniques and added them to my own toolbox. You know, when a group of people are passionate about something, it's simply a joy just to share your work and inspire others. That's why I love seeing what our fans create and being inspired by our fans. I really think it's a two-way street.
It 100% is. And so where do you find your creative inspiration to build some of these diorama sets?
Well, like I said, our fans provide a lot of inspiration, but one of the great things about working at Hasbro is the encouragement that we get to explore ideas, make mistakes, try a lot of stuff, and see what works. But once you get in the mindset of working small scale, you start seeing the world a little differently. That box of baking soda in the cabinet becomes a realistic blanket of snow at 1/12th scale. The plumbing supplies at Home Depot become these giant industrial warehouse piping, and even chunks of tar from a road construction site can become these awesome floating chunks of magma in a volcanic lava flow. You start seeing how things can be used and interpreted at a smaller scale, and so I get a lot of inspiration from just the everyday objects around me.
That's amazing. I'm going to start looking at everything in my pantry a little differently now. Can you walk us through the process of creating a diorama set? How long does it take? How do you start the day? When do you test out any special effects?
Well, every diorama is different. Sometimes they can take as little as a day to as long as a week and a half. And I'm kind of old school when it comes to dioramas, so I like practical set building as much as possible, meaning everything in the shot is real and not stripped in later on the computer. I'm not saying there isn't a fair amount of post-production after the shoot, but the main special effects, we try to do that all on camera. And we try to keep and reuse as much of our set materials as possible so that we're not creating from scratch all the time. It's also how we keep on schedule, and as the turnaround times, as you know, are always tight. But things like fog, rain spray, even the backgrounds are real elements in the frame. So I typically start a dio from the background. I'll hang a large printout of whatever background we've decided on and figure out the horizon line, and then I'll bring in several tables because I've learned you can never have enough space or enough tables for these dioramas. And then I add the base that I'm going to build on, typically something made with a painted high density foam so that I can stick things into it like tree branches. From there, I set my camera on the tripod, establish a first look. Now, the great thing about shooting action figures is they tend not to move around as much as people, so I'm able to build these intricate sets with lots of fun details without worrying too much about how a figure is going to fit into the frame because I build through the lens, meaning I'm only concerned with how the dio looks when viewing through the camera. So most of my dios actually look like a hurricane ripped through the set when viewed from anywhere except the viewfinder. But when you look through the lens and all the elements line up, it's like magic. And after a pose has been established, that's when final lighting is keyed in, and then only in the last few seconds are practical effects like fog, rain, or even fire are brought in.
Best, our fans will be seeing our Snake Eyes G.I. Joe Origins product for the first time, along with our new diorama imagery. Are there any sneak peeks that you can share with our Hasbro Pulse premium members here?
Well, all I can say is a lot of paint stir sticks, popsicle sticks, and bamboo placemats were put to good use in this particular production.
That's great. And I think we can cue the video that we have.
Oh, man. Couple of y'all probably like this. Paint sticks. Yeah, man, these dioramas really do have you looking at all kind of other things, figuring out what you can make, man.
Corey, that was awesome. Thank you for putting that video together. I was part of that photo shoot, and this video captures the insanely cool set that we had, and that we were able to bring the product to life. And I can't wait for the fans to see it tomorrow.
Thanks, Haley, for inviting me. I'm really excited to show everyone the great diorama photography tomorrow at Hasbro Pulse Fan Fest. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, thanks to our Hasbro Pulse premium members, and back to you, Steve.
Thanks, Haley. Thanks, Corey. Good stuff. Great to hear. Corey, I've been calling it dioramas for my life. I learned a new word, dios. Sounds way cooler. That's excellent. Can't wait to see what you guys have got in store for us tomorrow. G.I. Joe, actually, I worked with Lenny Panzica, big Lenny, on the Classified series when it first got kicked off. I think I worked on the first wave, so that was great. And while I was there, I had a little insight into the new Snake Eyes movie that's coming out shortly. I won't tell you anything about it because I want to keep my job. But all I'll say is there will be ninjas. All right, guaranteed. Okay. I've been around the block quite a lot. You can tell. I've been around the block. I've been at Hasbro.
Man, they're gonna show us pictures that we saw yesterday.
I've been for over 30 years, and I've been playing for over 40 years.
I feel like that's what they're finna do, man. We saw the Snake Eyes toys yesterday.
That's very kind. Thank you. And now
Bruce in here.
Brand that I've loved for pretty much every single of my years on this earth. And can you feel the force? I can.
What happened to G.I. Joe?
I always will. But if
I told y'all.
You're like me and I'm like you. We have hundreds of Star Wars figures in our collection, whether it be Kenneth Heritage line, whether it be TVC
like
Black
Bruce.
Series. I'm seeing lots of love for.
I'm looking at my phone and shit. I don't like Bruce.
Super Muscular Luke recently, which I think is really cool. But there's always sometimes that figure.
I like Star Wars, but I want to hear about the G.I. Joe.
Can't quite find, or you're coming too late and it's too far back many years ago and you just can't get it. Or the worst of all worst, you can get it, but you got to pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars to scalpers. Mark, don't let any scalpers in today, okay? Boom.
Oh, he did it, Dave!
So that is the troubled life of the collector, right? But good for us, luckily for us, Emily from the Star Wars team is here to possibly help us a little bit with that. Emily, What you got for us?
Hello, Premium Pulse members. All right, what I've got today is some exciting Star Wars news that we wanted to share exclusively first with our loyal fans. So, as some of you might recall, we've done Black Series fan votes in the past. And that's been really great, but we didn't want our vintage collection fans to miss out on it. So, for the first time in recent memory, we're doing a fan vote for our beloved vintage fans. Now, we wanted to give you all a sneak peek today, but we'll be announcing the official Vote from the Vault on tomorrow's Hasbro Pulse Fan Fest live stream. So, guys, we've got 5 exciting figures to vote from, and let's take a look. So it's Ahsoka Tano, the apprentice to Anakin Skywalker. And next up,
maybe.
We have the Old Republic MMORPG's Republic Trooper.
Probably.
Such a cool detailed one. And next up, from the popular Rogue One film, we've got the Imperial Assault Tank Driver.
Maybe.
Following that,
No.
from
These are the
Star
small
Wars
ones. I'm not
Legends,
getting any
we've
of the
got
small
Star
ones.
Killer.
The expanded
Who are you
universe.
talking to,
And
Dad?
finally,
Hello.
from Return of the Jedi, we've
Who
got
are you
Replay.
talking to?
The people in online.
So guys, we're so excited to see one of these return to the
No, not
line.
her.
Definitely
I'm
stay tuned
watching
for the
them.
official announcement tomorrow with more details. And don't forget to vote for your favorite.
He's talking to his line.
Bruce wants to get in. Hold
Mark.
on.
Mark.
But how are you talking to
Star
somebody?
Fan favorite. Yeah, always a good bet. But
How the hell do I...
that Old Republic Trooper, the orange and black, all that gear, super cool too. But then he's reacting, brilliant. But how can you pass up that VC 102, Ahsoka Tano card back, especially with the price it's commanding at the moment? What do you do? What do you do?
Bruce
Well,
said funky
I don't have
mongo.
to do anything. It doesn't matter what I want.
Alright,
You must choose.
G.
Choose wisely. That's a different movie. That's a completely different movie. Anyway, good stuff. Great. Have fun with that. How you doing? You okay? Need to grab another drink? I do. Give me 2 seconds. Right, next up, I have the
He ain't
privilege
got no shots in there.
of we're gonna spend some time with a group of guys that I
They're trying to be like us on the live streams. He's sipping and talking.
every single day. And those of you who know Dwight know that that's quite an undertaking.
You see Ron here, he's biting our
Dan,
style,
I am
man.
so grateful.
He's trying to drink
that
while he's
you're
live
having to
streaming.
deal with the most sarcastic, curmudgeon-y,
They biting our
gloriously
shit.
funny, and most beautiful bloke in the whole wide world. The one, the only Dwight Stall. Together,
That's
they're
our,
the Marvel
that's
Legends
our,
team.
that's our thing,
We have them
man.
for a big chunk
You
of
trying to
time
sip
right
and drink.
now, and they're going to talk about something. They're going to tell a little bit about a cool story, probably.
That's us, man. We get lit.
Yeah, right. Hey, chaps, how you doing? Dwight, you behaving
I
yourself?
don't see no wire fires over there.
Always.
Sure.
I told him, man,
Come on, man, you know me better than that.
That's why I'm asking.
How's it going, Steve?
Good.
You sweating yet?
I am sweating a lot, but luckily I'm keeping hydrated, so it's all good.
Yeah, everybody needs to give a clap to Mr. Steve. He is not only the best at social media out of all 4 of us, but he always energizes our team. So shout out to Steve. You man, Steve.
Thank you very much. I'm glad to be top of the 4 of us.
I even brought my retro figures for you, Steve. I have them here because I know you love them the most.
Go Chads. Go Chads.
Chads for days.
Where is JJ?
I'm going to call you Mr. Steve from now on. You know that, right?
Yeah, I don't see no smoke, Bruce.
All right.
They don't want no smoke.
All right. So what goodies have you got for us today, guys, rather than ribbing me?
We got a packed agenda for you today. Dwight has, in addition to an Infinity Gauntlet there. Dwight, what's that over your shoulders? First off, I think people are going to be wondering.
I had to break out my luxurious curtains one more time. Since you guys love to comment on them so much in the first year of these Fan First Fridays. So I would go out in the basement and find these glorious things and bring them back out just for you guys one last time. I was going to go toga, but I didn't have the wherewithal to figure that out.
How's that, fans? Back by popular demand. Dwight's curtains. It's
Never
gonna be
full toga. Never go full toga.
No, no one wants to see that. No one at all.
It's going to be tough to top that, but we're off to an amazing start. So yeah, thanks, Steve. If we're good, just to jump in right now to our Marvel portion. Yeah, we got a lot of great stuff. I got a feeling that tonight's going to be a good night. We're bringing the boom, boom, pow. So let's just get it started. You know what I'm talking about. All right, so a few quick things to kick off. We are really happy for you guys to join us. Thank you for all the Pulse Premium members out there. We are going to be doing a special giveaway today. So, and you'll see more of this item later tonight, but the HasLab Sentinel, the crowning achievement of the Marvel Legends team at Hasbro. We're so eager for that to ship later this year. We, as a token of our appreciation for you premium members, we're going to be giving away a Sentinel. So how is this going to work? All right, so from now until 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the dot, you have your chance to enter. This is open to US and UK premium members. You do send me a Sentinel into the chat.
Oh, what is it?
The great Pulse team working behind the scenes is going to export everyone who hashtag send me a Sentinel in the Pulse live stream chat, and then we're going to announce a winner. We have a special guest later this evening, and he's going to help us announce a winner. So one lucky premium member is going to get their very own Sentinel later this year when it comes out. So that's point number one. Point number two is something that we've also been working on. We're going to call it the Marvel Legends from the Vault photo contest. And so what this is we want to see all of the great collections from Marvel Legends fans out there. You're going to go on Facebook or Instagram, take a picture of your setup. You know, you've seen my setup behind me. Dan's setup is temporary, but it still looks amazing on point. Dwight's as well. For those of you who remember what our offices looked like, Dwight's office with every single Legends figure ever made, that's probably the greatest. But we love everyone's, ability to display the figures that they love. So you're going to take a picture, you're going to share it out with some hashtags, and then what's really cool about this is the winner. What we're going to do, because guys, I'm such a hoarder at the office. These other guys will tell you. But I have basically every Legends item since I started working on the business in full. So that means from 2016 through today, every Legends figure Hasbro has ever made. A few small exceptions, things that weren't actually sold right in stores or whatnot, but that includes Comic-Con exclusives. That includes everything we've done. So the winner is going to have their pick of any item that we've made since 2016. You make a call. So whatever's missing from your collection, that holy grail item that you haven't been able to track down, that one missing piece, that's yours. And then we're going to keep this contest running, hopefully, so that once an item is chosen, it's kind of off the board, and then the next winner gets their pick. But we have so many items. I think I want to say like close to 500 items. I had to go through them all for the terms and conditions, so check those out. But that's going to be a great contest. So more details to come. We'll have some social posts explaining that. This contest is going to kick off starting tomorrow after the Fan Fest festivities. And then we'll run for a little bit, and then we'll get to our winner. So more details on that, but a really exciting chance for you guys to show us your awesome Marvel collections and win a prize of your choosing, I should add. All right, so let's just jump right in, guys. Do you think we should maybe start with the reveal? Dwight, Dan, how do you guys feel about that?
Yeah, go for it, man.
Yeah, man, they want us to shut up and just show products. So let's do it, man.
I could keep monologuing. No, that's all good. All right, so we have one planned reveal for you guys. So this is we get a lot of requests from the fans for more X-Men, a very particular kind of X-Men. And one of the teams we've been getting closer to checking them off, but haven't completed them quite yet, is X-Force. We'll just throw that out there, right? So this first figure we are going to reveal will be coming out on the Hasbro Pulse sometime later this year. But if we have the picture of that, we can show off the gorgeous render done there. Dwight, take him through this character. What are we looking at here?
Yeah, we got Domino here in one of her looks from the 90s X-Force books. She's got these big, beautiful, scalloped, light purple metallic shoulder pads. A really great classic head sculpt with the short hair and that helmet piece that she wore just in the front of her face. A couple of blasters, of course, because it is Domino. And the classic kind of a grayish blue base color with the offset white is pretty cool. And she got these cool. You can't see them too great in this image, but she has a sculpted armor on her double female comic elbows. I don't know if this is the first double female comic normal scaled female, but it's something you're going to be seeing a lot more of coming forward. So,
wait, Dwight, did you say a double elbow? Is that what you said?
Yeah, they can all the fans can finally come up with something else to razz me about when we get back out on the convention tour, because that's been their like go-to staple for the last I don't know 10 to 15 years. So bad news for all of you fanboys out there. You're gonna have to come up with more things to yell at me and insult me about, which I'm sure won't take you long to figure out. Plenty of things to hit me with, but double elbows are off the table, boys and girls. They're coming.
On to the next common request. So that Domino figure is awesome. Dan, do you think we should sell it? Oh, there's the image. Dan, what are we looking at, Dan?
Well, so Brian, like you guys know, I like to keep my promises. And last year, I made a promise that in 2021, somebody's legs were going to come out. So you know what it is. Cannonball's legs. So here they are. I told you, I didn't really tell you exactly how they're going to come out, but here's his legs. We decided, the legs was the only thing, right, guys? We should just,
a 1.5 pack.
Yeah, 1.5 pack. That's what we should do. Yeah, definitely. But Ryan, what do you think we should be nice? What do you think?
Well, it is in the spirit of fan fests and where the fans come first, those who weren't happy with that amazing revolutionary blast effect that had never before been done in action figure form. No, we are going to give you the full cannonball. So let's go show that off here.
Next
like
image.
A soft fade. It was like a soft
fade. I saw the fade.
Just for a split second. I was like, ooh, and then we took it away.
Bring them back. Dwight, what's different about this cannonball this time around? Aside from the legs.
Yes. Well, he's got femurs, which is, a huge plus this time around. But along with his femurs, he has a new deco pattern, once again, to partner up with Domino. So he's got a lot of light purples all over him, the split leg costume design. The jacket has been recolored, shirt. And I don't know if we have a picture of it or if it's going to be something that we show later, because I'm not very good at doing my homework and I don't actually study the stuff you guys send me as best as I probably should. But there is going to be an alternate head for Cannonball as well. So I think this is the new one.
Yeah, this is the new head. So he was screaming when he was on the blast effect. Now he's calmed down a little bit and gets to hang out with Domino here.
When he was nigh invulnerable, right?
Nigh invulnerable while he's blasting. So how are these figures coming out later this year? Well, we said they're going to be on the Pulse. We don't know. But those two characters in those types of costumes might remind some of you longtime Legends fans, long before Dan or I were here. Dwight was actually working on it back then, but it reminds us of a previous item, which I pulled a reference image of, if we want to just show that. So we're not saying that we're going to actually do the exact same thing as Dwight and folks did in 2007, but maybe we were inspired by this.
No, you should not be inspired by that. That was okay. You know what? Why'd you have to show that, man? It's like that's rude, dude. I had some growing pains back when I was beardless. All right, come on.
How far we've come. I think some of those figures actually had finger articulation, so that was pretty good.
They did. They could do this, or they could do this. Hello, goodbye, hello. It was a very odd wave.
So there you have it, your exclusive first reveal, unleakable reveals, by the way. So Cannonball and Domino later this year. How will they be coming out? Who knows?
The best kind of reveals.
I just gave myself a really nice segue. Speaking of finger articulation, it just appeared to me. So speaking of that, let's get to the main event. One of the first main event. We have several today. Dwight, I believe you were nice enough to get some Sentinel models for us to walk through, and that's something we're gonna go through now if you want to. And I'll just kick it off by something that I was most excited for this Sentinel is that each hand has so many points of articulation from the fingers. I have some one Sentinel posed out behind me, and it's been really fun playing with them. So let's take the fans through the Sentinel and just kind of from the top. Like, what do you want to just show them first?
Well, let's bring the big boy up here. He's been hanging out with me in the basement. Slide this guy over a little bit.
Look at that.
He's been battling cable for the last hour or so, which is kind of impressive because it just shows how high quality the tentacle is on this guy's arm. So he can keep his arm out.
Really to show around me here.
Cable, a character of that size suspended for. He's been sitting next to me for at least a half hour.
Nope, you didn't miss him, Jay.
I'll take his cable out of there.
Talked about Star Wars, Power Rangers, and now they're talking about the Sentinel.
What we say, 18 inches, something like that. It's, pretty impressive just by itself in comparison. Like, let's do some comparisons, some comparative shopping.
That thing just doesn't feel complicated, man. It looks like
our Marvel Universe
like you can get it cheap.
that we did back in, I don't know how many. And if you put the Sentinel
I don't know. I might be purchasing while I'm on live. I was kind of thinking that was what was going to happen tonight, but I guess they're just going to show us stuff. I don't know if we're able to buy anything yet or not.
Big difference we get for Sentinel to Sentinel.
Damn, this thing's big.
Pretty impressive. His head is so high it goes off frame. So that's all we need for the little guy, little baby Sentinel. That's the cool thing about Sentinels, though, right? They're all different sizes. They have the little ones.
If I win the contest, man, I'll trade
Bastion
it. I'll trade it for a unicorn.
This guy, and then there's also even the skyscraper one. So that's one of the coolest things about this character is
that's subject to change when I get it in hand
for your collection. And I think we said a while ago this was like the year of the Sentinel. We've got multiple
cool, so the face just looks super plain.
I can't think of his name. I always get it wrong. Dan, somebody help me out. What's the three-headed one that we just did?
The Theta Sentinel?
There you go. Thank you, Theta Sentinel. So we have Theta Sentinel.
You like the face, Natalie? That face just feels...
this year. And there's
I don't know, man. It just feels like it needs more. It's so big. Like the rest of the body's detailed good. The face just
sorry,
looks
you guys
like...
gotta wait a little bit longer.
I don't know, man. It looks like a Lego figure.
Talk about this guy. But as you can see, he is gorgeous. He is virtually.
There go Bruce again. The outlandish claims.
Plastic on this guy.
He says a bigger unicorn for half the price.
Gorgeous metallic sheen across his deep blue purples to his brighter.
Yeah, man. I briefed the kids. I see. I got Bo in the chat, man. I briefed the kids that I needed them to kind of be quiet. That I was trying to check out the reveals.
Thick and massive is something that you guys are accustomed to for the big guys.
Okay, so it looks like that. The head just feels like a Lego head, man. It feels like I want more detail.
Pull them forward on the post a little bit.
Everything else looks great, though.
Gets the hands towards popping.
It just feels the head feels different than the rest of the body.
Nice tentacle blast, or as you can see, put a little bit of red deco on this palm.
Even still with the comic, though, man, I don't know.
Can you show them how that wrist has the little flap there that can actually pop out if you need to?
Yeah,
it does feel like a Lego head, like one of those push-on Lego heads.
But it just pops right off, so it's just got the male-female ports, and it plugs right in there, snaps back in, and
what if he broke it on the screen? That would be funny.
So, like Ryan said, this guy's hand is fully articulated. It can be like the Count from Sesame Street, and 1, 2, 3, all the different articulation points. But you can get this guy gripping, holding. All I have is a Bastion here in front of me in the big cable, but he can hold up any figure you want him to, grip him, grab him, do whatever you want. Pick that thumb down so it can actually hold when you see grip.
And we know that our fans, like with the Infinity Gauntlet, they will be responsible and appropriate with how they choose to position all of that articulation. Totally.
Oh, totally. Yeah, totally appropriate sign language only, right? I know our sign language and Mr. Stevie's sign language is a little bit different from our side of the pond to his, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I just want to
show off the lasers, man.
Lasers? You want to see some lasers? All right, so big guy here, he's got his reactor in his chest, right? A simple tap activates him, and he powers up, and it kind of changes from one color to another, and the first color you see is kind of a yellowy. There's a little bit of a red paint on his chest, which gives it a little bit of a creepy glow. But if yellow's not your thing, that's cool.
No Black Series reveals yet. Badass figures and custom.
Will change
nope, not yet.
Green. And if you don't like green,
thank you for tuning in too, man. You're new to the chat. Looks like I do a live stream on Friday and Saturday, 10:30 p.m. till 2 a.m. in the morning or later. Check me out tomorrow too, man.
10 to 20 seconds. I don't remember exactly how long before it fades off. It's got a couple little Easter eggs tricked out in it as well. So if you tap and hold
stay tuned or come back later and click through the video. It's your call.
It gets all sparky, battle damagey before its head fries out, and it goes into a
hey, thank you for tuning in. This Lightyear TMK.
Flicker and die as well. And if you
stays hiding in the bathroom at work. That's right. Stick it to the man.
You are taking some.
They owe you more money anyway, man. You don't get paid enough an hour. They don't pay you enough, man.
If you tap and hold his chest for about 3 seconds,
camp out. Just tell him you have to take a shit.
He powers up, and he will cycle through a very long
you had to wash your
sequence of
hands.
light. I think this is about a 9 to 10 minute clip that the lights stay on. They start in his prime red, is kind of the hero evil look for Sentinels, and then it'll cycle to purple, and then I believe it ends on blue before ultimately powering down. So there's a lot of different like color variations in his chest and eyes, which is really cool. And it's nice to have the variety, because if you were one of those amazing, awesome guys who bought more than one of these things, and you want to do more with them than just have Mr. Sentinel here. As you know, you guys activated all of the stretch goals because you're absolutely awesome. And you have the battle damaged head, which has only one functioning eye. The other eye is permanently blacked out. So when it goes onto this body, you'll never get that eye to light. You have the Master Mold, and I'll pop these on in a second. You've got the Tri-Sentinel.
I'm sorry, be careful.
Gold. There it is. Gold. Kind of a bronzier gold. Silver, so 3 different faces, 3 different mouth ports for whatever he's doing. You got the crowd controlled head with the speaker. You got the wires for just, wires. And then you got like a triple blast effect, so you can mow down your mutants in all sorts of horrible ways. Along with that, talk about mowing things down.
No, they didn't say nothing about the G.I. Joes yet, John Clay. Thank you for tuning in, man. Please subscribe to the channel, too, if you're not subscribed already. We have a real good time Friday night and Saturday night from 10:30 p.m. Eastern until 2 a.m. in the morning or later. So be sure to check us out tomorrow, too, man.
Does not have any articulation. It's more just kind of a...
They talked about dioramas in G.I. Joe, yeah, but they didn't show no figures.
And characters like Wolverine, which actually would be perfect for this hand.
Hey, appreciate that badass figures, man. Thank you.
Right on there, and you get that cool extra.
I try to do a lot of cool stuff, man. I'm friends with a lot of people in the community, man.
Upper rocker,
so you should enjoy the channel.
To kind of get him moving around back and forth. He has an inverted ab crunch for bending forward.
Oh, they got crazy articulation.
So you can get this guy kind of looking wherever you need him to. And he's got a quite impressive amount of leg movement. I apologize for grabbing by the crotch. Some of these just are, inappropriate. Awesome. But you got the full-on.
Sure, you can have it. You want it? Take it.
Chair splits.
Yeah, you go ahead and take it.
For the Sentinel, he has double articulated knees. His thighs swivel, as you'd expect. His knees go back, so you can come down when to move. So about there. The ankles have a bit of a rocker to them, so they can pivot front or in and out. And we painted the boot repulsors on his feet, so in case you have this guy stomping down on him, you have like the cool effects fully painted.
What up, Trey Matic? We snuck in, man. We snuck in the back door.
And it just escaped me because it's late in the day and I'm not that smart. So
free tang.
And then the foot does pivot back in front slightly, and it has a little bit of a rocker to it. So let's see if I can get this to show you guys. He's not the easiest thing to manipulate. I apologize. He's about, he's over 8 pounds somewhere. I don't know why I looked at him like he's going to tell me. Like I said, it's live.
8 pounds,
it's live
man.
TV, everybody.
8 pounds.
But he does have a bit of a ankle pivot rocker as well. So
that's right. I weighed him earlier, and he is 137 ounces to be specific. So that is about over 8.5 pounds of just pure hunting.
And as you guys know, there's more than something that goes along with him. You have female prime you have an alternate
Sorry, y'all,
male
live
prime head.
kids.
So you can, and these, I know it's my camera, and they probably don't look that great anyways, but these are still a little bit early. We're working to tweak these to get these even more impressive to match what you guys saw in the crowdfund. Like Bastion's face is still missing some of the deco washes, wipes, his chest reactor is not popping enough. So we're still trying to improve these and clean them up so there is high quality and perfect for all of you Marvel Legends freaks and geeks out there, because we know that everything, all the little bits and bobbles mean a lot to you. Oh, look at this! Next one, we got a little buddy.
Oh yeah, you gonna sell yours?
Sentinel. Baby Sentinel, big Sentinel, middle Sentinel. We got it all covered.
Can we get nerdy and just really quickly show them how the batteries work? How do we install it?
Sure. Can you show them the cool, awesome little freaky head too underneath there? Check this little bad guy out. He's got this cute little oh, what a happy little cute robot head. He's adorable. And you can get, there we go. So now we're at the master mold. So
it's got a couple of heads.
This Titan, it has a very seamless design plate that you can just pop right off. And there's your battery hatch. So it's completely hidden and integrated into the design of this guy. So you don't see any of the battery hatch at all when it's assembled. And it just snaps, as you heard, snaps in there really nice and tight. It's pretty solid, locked in.
Yeah, badass figures. I do have a couple of the Black Series toys.
So that it doesn't hinder his hip movement. And
I got
wonderfully impressive. My little buddy, like you can just sit here with me.
The new ones have been popping up at Walmart. I got the Death Trooper or something, one of the troopers, and then the two chicks.
I hope you guys like it. It was an amazing project to work on for the whole team. You know, Dan and Ryan, which you see all the time, our team members that always want to remain nameless because they hate.
All right, Trey, I got you.
And then, you know, the creative services team with Ben and everybody over there, everybody. I mean, this thing was a massive project through all departments, QA, finance, everything was thrown into this thing, and we are super pleased and proud of him. And I've enjoyed playing with this guy a lot, battling some X-Men, taking some pictures that I'll hopefully share with you guys soon. But I absolutely love this guy. I think he turned out really cool. There we go. Yeah, that's the big guy. What do you? I mean, I hope you guys are happy, and I hope that you guys supported it. And if you didn't support it, I'm sorry, because you're missing out on a really impressive centerpiece for your Marvel Legends collection. The biggest, most impressive thing we've done today.
So far, let's just leave it at that. Yeah. So we last week we went into the office and did an FVP review together, which we don't really do as much these days, you know, given the remote working situation. But it was nice to be back in just for a little bit, and we were reviewing it. We were unboxing it. It was like it's like a team lift to open the box and slide him out there. Comes in this really protective, nice kind of styrofoam tray with all the different pieces positioned in there. So we think you guys are going to love it. Stay tuned tomorrow, where we might be going a little bit deeper on Ben's side and the creative services teams, and really showcasing the packaging. So we wanted to focus today on the actual figure itself and the articulation and the details and some of those features, but really excited to share the packaging with you tomorrow. So now we thought we would answer some questions that were submitted in advance. I have 3 kind of marked here, and some additional live questions might pop on as we go. A reminder, you have 7 minutes to enter the Sentinel giveaway in the chat with a hashtag. Hashtag send me a Sentinel. So a couple of minutes left to get in on that. But guys, let's go through some of these questions that we saw. So first up was John from Facebook asked, do you plan on making bigger Build-A-Figures using the 12-inch molds? So let me just, I think I know what he's asking. Dwight, feel free to jump in after this, but just kind of technically speaking, right, that 12-inch line of Legends we did from 2016 to 2018, which we all worked on too, those are awesome. I love that Wolverine figure, for instance. But just a quick note on that those we're a whole nother scale, right? We're not really meant to live within the 6-inch realm. So those figures aren't really designed to be broken down and reconstructed as Build-A-Figures need to be. So the short answer to that is no. But if the answer is, would we consider looking at larger Build-A-Figures? I think we've shown with Stiltman, who I have in over my left shoulder there, that we're looking at innovative ideas, right? We love seeing, we love getting tagged in these things on Twitter and Instagram, right, Dan, about people having their Stiltman who's like taller than their garage outside. So keep doing that, and we'll try to continue to be innovative when it comes to the much beloved Build-A-Figure. So any other thoughts about that, Dwight?
No, I think you covered a lot of it, almost all of it, Brian. I appreciate that. The packaging that we have for Legends is pretty limiting, as you guys have seen. We've had some amazing figures like a Sugarman face that comes with a Jean Grey accessory. We had a Hulkbuster torso that came with a Black Widow accessory. We got Hulkbuster behind me. The Hulkbuster, the Sugarman, the Juggernaut are about the limits of what we can develop and fit into our current packaging structure. So that's about as big as we can fit in this current era of Legends. But like Ryan said, if it's something that you guys want or something that you guys would like to see made, there's no reason why we couldn't look to
no problem,
have
Chris.
deluxes or
Thanks
super
for tuning
deluxes.
in, man.
We have MODOK out there right now, which is an absolutely amazing figure, and I would have been incredibly challenging to try to fit into our package structure. So while the Build-A-Figures themselves are going to remain in that 9-inch, 8-inch scale, depending. And we just worked on what we just
I may make it for subscribers only after I end it. I don't know.
Used to, and it's absolutely amazing. So there's some cool stuff still coming that's a little bit different than what you're used to, but don't be expecting those big 12-inch guys in a Build-A-Figure program anytime soon.
Great. So let's move on to another question. This one came to us from Instagram from Rainbow Brute. Did I say that correctly? Hopefully I did.
I got it already.
Their question was, Marvel fans are very vocal on social media. How does Hasbro take comments and feedback and incorporate it into toys? So I'll lead off with this, and then you guys jump in with your thoughts. So I'll just say that, like Uatu, the Watcher, we always keep a close eye on the feedback from Legends fans, whether that's on social media, YouTube, what used to be like message boards and kind of fan forums. And what's awesome about Marvel is just the breadth of characters from both comic and now cinematic. So everyone has their favorite character. Everyone has a long list of characters who they love to see in line.
They're dragons.
So we just try to make as many fans possible as we can. We get some variety in there. If your figure that you want to see made hasn't been made yet, don't give up hope. You never know what's possible in the future. We're doing more Legends than ever these days. So just kind of hang in there, and hopefully we'll get to them in the future. So Dan. Yeah, go ahead, guys.
I'll say I do a lot of crying when I see what they write online because it goes all over the place. But sometimes you just need a good cry, and that's okay. So keep.
Yeah, me and Ryan usually try to translate it.
It's a conspiracy, man.
So that
Hasbro with their shady distribution.
It's
a conspiracy. Hasbro's probably
all the ideas come from.
No. But to answer the question, I think our brand team, like Dwight, Ryan, everybody on our team, I always joke that we always keep the ears to the streets, right? So we're always watching everything. We read what everybody says. We honestly like honest feedback. So we try to incorporate as much as possible if it makes business sense. And if what we announce tomorrow at FanFest is not your
crazy, you like that thumbnail?
I'm sure one of us has already seen it.
Sneaking out with that Wee Jane,
that
Wee Jane shirt.
To have a plan for it in the future.
Yeah, don't be shy, man. Reach out to us. Let us know what you guys are thinking about. What's important to you, because we're only going to get better if we hear honest criticism and And the occasional praise is always welcome as well. But let us know what you're thinking, because I'm
main line to collect for me is Transformers, badass figures and customs,
and hopefully
Transformers and GI Joe second, real close second right now.
Soon, and we will all be back
almost
together
first even.
With lots of high fives.
Then it's Marvel, Star Wars, Hot
Wheels.
Wheels.
To let us know what you guys like and don't.
If it's a cool toy, I'll pick it up.
Keep letting us know.
All right, so there was one more question I had here. This was also via the Instagram, and it was from Heroes United 22. Simple question, but I think one that's probably on the minds of a lot of fans is, when will we see the Disney Plus waves come out?
Man, what's up with Hasbro and this Illuminati and they
so
poor
what I can just say for that right now is stay tuned to the Marvel Monday program. This is a program that Marvel.com is running, usually every Monday, because the latest Disney Plus episodes come out every Friday. So then on that following Monday, after a couple of days that people have had the time to watch the latest episode, they'll do some new product reveals from T-shirts and
Bruce must not be watching.
Stuff like that, to cool things like toys.
He'd be laughing right now.
We've already revealed a couple of legends that way. The fan response have been great for those. We have a couple of other tricks up our sleeve for that. So aren't going to reveal the Disney Plus Legends wave quite yet, or any other items we have, but some have been out there. So go get them when they are available, and all will become clear very soon. It's been a great ride ever since WandaVision started. We have something to look forward to every Friday and something to chat about right away. So that's been great. Stay tuned for more on Disney Plus. So with that, I think we are exactly at 6 o'clock. So thank you all for entering into the Sentinel giveaway. Our Pulse friends in the background are going to be tabulating that. And so let's just turn to our special guest. I'm going to give him hopefully a just intro. So what's great about the Pulse, which you might have heard, is that the fans come first. And that means that
that's why y'all waiting for Zartan until June, and your infantry troopers.
Dwight's a fan. I'm a fan.
Because the fans come first.
All the team are fans. And we love the fans.
But you were able to get them at Walgreens last month,
and that's what we're all about. We want to showcase these guys. We ask for interviews with these folks. We see them at conventions, and so we're bringing in a very special fan.
Hey, for premium, I still gotta wait.
I'm getting a note from
what's up, Joseph Lepowski?
Special friend to unmute your mic.
Sorry,
so you're ready to go. But I'm just gonna set you up a little bit more. So here we go. So this guest is a very special guy. He wears a lot of hats, you could say, and that's because he has a lot of hats. You can look this up. But no, he's a father, he's a husband, and what's most important to this community like us, he's a toy collector. He's a very passionate toy collector, a legitimate one, which you will see. He also happens to write for Marvel Comics, which is super amazing. Can't wait to learn more about that project.
Damn, boy, that echo had me scared. I thought they were about to pop my live stream on for a second.
Comics. He has a day job, which we were joking that is one of the founding members of one of the biggest musical acts of the past 20 plus years. That would be the Black Eyed Peas. If you don't know them, what's wrong with you? You're on the radio. But seriously, we are so honored and privileged to have him. He's a great guy, a great friend, and we're going to bring him on now. Here we have Taboo. Tab, we'll welcome you into the Pulse family. How's it going?
Thank you guys, man. What an amazing intro, Ryan. You killed it, brother. I love that. Yo, first of all, let me just say, Dwight Stahl, you're an iconic figure within your. You probably don't even know how iconic you are. My boy H&M, Ryan P, speaks highly of you. So you're, like I told Ryan, he's an enigma. You're an enigma too for what you contribute to culture. And as a toy fan, as a collector, when I meet people like you, Dan and Ryan, I'm just moved because you inspire me. You inspire me to write for Marvel. You inspire me to continue teaching my kids about toys, advocating for learning and educating the year that it was made, what company it was made by, because I love digging in the crates. And what you guys do for us is you allow us to hold on to our childhood and our aspirations as, people that are creative. Without my childhood, I wouldn't be as creative as I am now, and I owe that all to my grandmother. She was the person that inspired me, She was the person that let me dream big, believe you can achieve. So I commend all three of you guys for holding on to that same appreciation.
That's the kindest I've heard anyone say about me ever. So thank you. I appreciate that. That's humbling to hear that from a hardcore fan such as yourself.
I don't know who that is. I don't know how long they're gonna be on.
Besides, like, you being an amazing, sarcastic, witty, great, personality, you also contribute a lot to what we love and we appreciate about the brand. What the way that you have attention to detail. You're like a kid yourself when you're describing each part of the action figure and the accessories. Like, I could see your brain working. I could see how you're still holding on to your childhood, and it inspires me, man. I'm geeking out watching you with the Sentinel. I'm like, yo, this guy, he has exactly what the world needs, and it's that fun, that excitement, and holding on to that childhood. And you have that, and I was very blessed to see Stan Lee in that zone as well.
I like that Jumpman jacket though.
A couple panels and a couple of cons with rest in peace. So, just know that you have impacted a lot of people, and my brother Richard and Ryan P speaks very highly of you, brother. That's all.
Thank you. It's very, very kind of you.
Yeah.
So something that these fans might not know, really how big of a toy collector you are, Tab. I was talking when we to him that you were actually on an episode of the Toy Hunters TV show back in the day, which I remember watching just randomly. It was on some television channel that I didn't normally tune into. I was just flicking around on the remote there and saw action figures, so I got to stop. And then it's like, oh, here's this big rock star basically, right? And he's just as much of a toy geek about this stuff as I am. So that was awesome to see. Can you talk us through just how you got to this level and kind of what you grew up with and what you love playing with?
Yeah, so my love for toy collecting started when I was a kid. Unfortunately, I couldn't buy a lot of action figures, but I remember being that kid that was always asking for G.I. Joes and Transformers. Actually, my favorite Transformer is this one right here. It's 1985.
Skyfire, that thing's Superman.
When I got this as a kid, I know you got some heat, brother. I know you do. Yes.
Oh, look at that.
Exactly. We have to bring out the Jetfire. So as a kid, I had little moments of wanting to eventually get some cool toys, right? Like, for example, let's pull up this 1990 Snake Eyes. That is not the most typical.
Corey Mary helped me get that joint. I got one.
And he's not a black ninja. He's actually dressed like this. So I really enjoyed that as a kid. But as I started becoming professional, I started investing in my collection, rock and stock, because I like to play with it too. Because I have kids, so I would go to different parts of the world, Brazil, Japan, in different parts of different regions, and get toys from different regions and bring them back home. And then my toy collecting, which Ryan calls hoarding, started to happen. And as you know, Ryan, sometimes it gets to a point where it's too much. I put it all in my studio, my music studio, and my wife's like, look, your toys are taking over our house. We can barely have any place to move. We can't walk around. So right now, I have my stuff in storage, and I know that it's blasphemous for our toy collectors. It's blasphemy. I get that. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. But I promise you, I will be back on the table, back on the chopping block when it comes to my toy.
All right, Toy Cartel. Thank you for tuning in, man.
I got an opportunity to showcase my toys at the LA Comic-Con, which used to be called Stan Lee's Kamikaze Con, and that's where I made my toys. So my love and appreciation for toys started as a kid. I love G.I. Joe.
I know all it is them talking.
Ninja Turtles. I'm a big NBA fan, so I like, NBA from the 90s. So I had to get a dope Michael Jordan with the sneakers. That there, the sneakers.
Yo, look at that.
I'm pretty fresh. And then, of course, you guys know that I'm a break dancer, a b-boy. At heart, I can't do the moves that I used to do, so I had to get one.
Nice.
So this is from the 80s, Breaking, the movie.
Oh, man.
rest in peace to Boogaloo Shrimp. You know, he just passed away. So that was an iconic movie for me as a kid, as a dancer, as a hip hop kid. And you know, now I'm really into this Marvel Legend world, thanks to my boy Ryan. You know, and the fact that I get to write with Marvel. You know, and that all happened. It came about just the same way that I met you, right? Just, you know, it was meant to be, destiny, because you're a toy collector, you're a key figure in pop culture, and I myself, like, I really want to make a stamp and be a representative for my indigenous communities and be a voice for indigenous communities when it comes to superheroes, toys, advocating for storytelling that is indigenous based but is inclusive to everyone, so everyone feels empowered and motivated by the storytelling in the superheroes we create.
Show some toys.
Thank you so much, man. That was, like, honestly, just having you here, making you wait, made me nervous. I was like, yo, we can't make that who's made, you know what I mean? Like that. And yo, and if anybody hasn't heard no, but yo, shout out to you and you know, just your story, man. Like I know one thing that Brian forgot to mention.
Favorite Transformer.
Overcame so much adversity. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm not sure what to say right on that one, man.
When you had to battle cancer, man. Like,
favorite character or actual like toy made?
Just to know that, you know, you're a toy collector.
Let's narrow it down a little bit more.
Amazing, you know what I mean?
But it kept me fighting on,
like,
Dan. You know, like
favorite character.
2014. You know, wasn't sure how
favorite character, man.
With heavy chemotherapy,
it's
12 weeks, 5 days a week.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, when you're faced with mortality,
it's actually kind of like a tie, probably.
Making amends with
probably kind of like a tie. Optimus Prime, really. Like Optimus Prime, of course. I know it's kind of cliche. He's the one, the most common Autobot, or the most common Transformer, but Optimus Prime's kind of my favorite because, you know, he's the hero trying to help out all the time and all that shit. And then, like, kind of second, Hot Rod, man. I know a lot of people hate Hot Rod, but I feel like Hot Rod was kind of on his shit, man. He was cool. I mean, shit. He caught Megatron. He caught Megatron trying to sneak in with the Autobot ship. So I see that part. I know Prime got killed. He was trying to help out. He was trying to help out, and sometimes shit be like that. Sometimes you try to help and you just make things worse. But you can't hold yourself responsible for what happens.
And heroes that are my heroes that make
well, you can't hold. You know what I mean.
But these people really affected my life, man.
He had to take over and fill the guy's shoes that he accidentally got killed for a little while. So I kind of like Hot Rod. Soundwave or Wheeljack. Soundwave, I'm fond of Soundwave too, but just Optimus. It's Optimus and Hot Rod, man. I like Hot Rod's kind of. I mean, he's doing the right thing, but he's just a little more hot-headed or whatever, I guess.
All these inspirations and
I kind of like the fire in him to jump. Until he became Rodimus, and then he got played. They were just trying to introduce Optimus Prime back into the midst, though. So they kind of made Hot Rod look like he was sucking at management, and he had to hand it back over.
I just wanted to be immersed within the people, man. Immersed at the vendors, going to Mark Huckabee and Jordan Hembro, the toy hunter. Just,
yeah, because like I say, they were painting him out to try to bring Optimus Prime back. They knew they screwed up when Prime died.
It's graded and not graded, like all those things that keep my mind.
I have every SS86 figure. Yeah, they're all awesome. SS86 has hit the nail on the head. It's exactly what I've been wanting for forever.
Talk about going to Comic-Con for something like that.
And I kind of feel like on a Generations, like a mid-scale,
understand
this series is gonna complete what I'm trying to get.
having
I want to have a Legends class, a Masterpiece class, and a Generations scale of Transformers.
every type of pop culture gathered in one safe place.
I remember I
That
punched
it
my
doesn't
cousin in
matter
the mouth
what
when
you're
they killed
into.
an old cartoon
Everybody
movie.
welcomes everybody there, and it's like the most magical week. And I know
86 Hot
personally
Rod
it
is so
recharges
good.
me
It's
for
not
half a year
killing a little bit.
when you go to those shows and you're meeting the people and you're out
He
there
just feels
kicking it
small,
and
man.
you're
All of them feel a lot
love
smaller.
to the people
I got a
who
feeling the
love
next
it
thing is going to be 7-inch.
It's
They're going to start
crazy.
7 and 8
It's
inch and shit.
I can't believe you
Because
did
they
that.
see we're willing to pay for more plastic. That's what they're really testing the grounds with these large toys like the Sentinels and the Unicrons and the Ark and shit like that. They're seeing how much we'll pay for them.
And toy designers and vendors, and I'm like fanning out. They're like,
They're seeing how far our love will go
understand.
for the toys.
Exactly like those kids, right? Speak from the heart. Speak candidly and transparently. Like, I'm not trying to bullshit you, dude. I don't have time to bullshit you. But what I do have time to do is to just say thank you. Thank you for what you guys represent to us as collective. Yeah, so all the
Sorry about that, y'all.
I've been part of the Marvel family for just as a fan and as a ally. I want to say over 10 years now, and it started with me meeting
Come here.
first. And then I met Jason Latore. I hadn't met the big dogs yet. I met my family, Daniel Fink and Jason Latore. They kind of put me onto game on who I needed to speak to take my passion and my love for storytelling to the next level. So I remember bringing this book that I am and my new writing partner, Ben wrote called Master of the Sun to Marvel. And that was the first IP that was
drink it.
Brought to Marvel co-signed it. And that was the first introduction to being able to do something, but I hadn't written on it. I was just like utilizing the Black Eyed Peas name. But that relationship sparked interest on what I was doing on my own. So I always championed this amazing hero named Red Wolf, which, Ryan, you guys need to make a Red Wolf, bro. We need a Red Wolf in the Marvel Universe. Marvel Legends, Red Wolf, we need that. So hopefully I put this out into the universe to make that happen. So I remember telling Jason LaTorre about Red Wolf, and he was like, man, you know, we would love to do a cosplay with you becoming Red Wolf. So I became Red Wolf. And that was my first introduction into like, oh yeah, Black Eyed Pea, oh, he's Native American American, oh, he loves Red Wolf, okay, cool. So that conversation started. People didn't really know about what my contribution was.
He said Marvel Mania.
Then I did the toy hunt. And so people were like, oh, he collects toys, okay, cool. So I remember feeling like, what's my next mission? How can I continue this amazing energy? So Jason LaTorre is like, hey, we got an opportunity for you to hook up with Joe Quesada in New York to do this storytellers show. So I said, great. So I remember I did the show, I did the episode with Joey Q, and we built a great friendship. And I said, Joey Q, how can I write for Marvel? And he's like, let me tell you something. Who's your muse? Who's your guy? I said, Red Wolf. And I kept telling him, Red Wolf. He's like, you know, it'll present itself. You just gotta, you gotta stick with it. You gotta find the right avenue. And when he was telling me that, Jason's like, hey, I'm gonna go back to the showroom, the New York City Marvel showroom. So I go to the showroom and I get an opportunity.
Maybe they got it disabled because they're tallying up or something.
Those two guys were like my Yodas and my Obi-Wan Kenobi, right? They put me on the map. Because I was like, guys, I was like that little dog in the, yeah. You know, that little dog.
So yeah, that's what these guys are doing. They're just
Spike. Yes, Spike. And I was that guy.
They're just filling in
writing
time probably while they pick the winner.
Through music, I had written some songs, and I loved the storytelling aspect of it, let alone being an indigenous writer, right? So I wanted to kind of fill in that lane. There's amazing writers at Marvel that are indigenous, and illustrators like Jeffrey Veregi, who actually worked with me on my first thing.
Stop, man.
So Tom Brown says, stop. We got this thing called...
Stop. Stop. I knew it. You better watch out, man. He's going to hit you. Get up. What are you doing?
Would you like to write? Make that your first shot at writing Marvel. Yes.
I tried to give it back.
Okay, go back and write.
You're about to get hit. You're about to whack your head.
B. Earl, and we started ping-ponging, going back and forth about Red Wolf, Protect the Sacred, because I had just like Standing Rock, so I wanted to implement my own personal story in it. And we got Jeffrey Veregi to do the artwork. We turned it into Tom. He loved it. Next thing you know, I get a call like a couple months later from Jake Thomas. Jake Thomas says, Tab, we got another job for you. I'm like, great, I made it. I'm part of the Marvel family, right? We got another job for you.
Yeah, the kids.
What is it? Okay, we're going to give you a clean slate.
The kids are running around fighting with toy swords and stuff. And
Werewolf by Night. I'm like, oh, snap. Werewolf by Night.
Grown up life.
Jack Reesop. Yo, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. That's like, a fan base that has been there for so many years. He's like, don't worry about that. Give it a new facelift. I want you to tell your story. Give it the native twist to it, and make it about like, let's make it like The Fugitive, like Tommy Lee Jones going after Harrison Ford.
I gotta be careful. They throwing stuff, y'all. Kids are throwing stuff.
Great. I get Red Wolf and I get Werewolf by Night, and we get to make him a native Mexican character. Great. So I went back with Ben. And we started writing it, and then we got the blessing of getting Scott Eaton. Scott Eaton, ladies and gentlemen. Scott Eaton is one of the most amazing people with the pen or with the pencil, and he just brought our vision to life. And my Wolfpack team, Lindsay and Shannon at Marvel, they made that happen. So we put it out, and I sent it to Ryan. We have a trade just came out last week. Show that, please. There it is, right there.
Nice.
Beautiful. And during that time,
it kind of it keeps feeling like it's wrapping up. Lego AWC.
The indigenous voices.
It keeps feeling like it might be wrapping up.
Warpath. So this right here is very personal to me because I'm all about representation at Marvel, and the fact that they gave indigenous heroes a voice was something historical, and I really appreciate the fact that they gave me an opportunity to be part of this journey. And this kind of kicked off.
Marvel's cool, man, but that is a deep rabbit hole.
I want to say her last name.
That's a deep rabbit hole. I just kind of pick up when I think a figure looks cool, I pick it up. But I'm not on a. I'm not trying to do a completionist. I got a couple of characters that I like. I like superhero shit, but I can't follow the history and all. Like, 'cause they go to other alternate dimensions and universes and time frames, and I can't keep up with all of it like on a hardcore. So I see that rabbit hole. That sounds dangerous. That's a lot of money. Transformers is a pretty damn deep rabbit hole, but I feel like it's achievable.
Here I am, a kid that was battling cancer.
And G.I. Joe kind of feels achievable.
So it's like
G.I. Joe is what's got me to make. I didn't collecting Transformers. I didn't make many online friends like that. It seems like G.I. Joe is what's got me friends. Like meeting people wise. Is G.I. Joe. Transformers, nobody was really trying to extend themselves to get to know me.
You guys who create heroes for kids to play with and adults to love, like. I'm very blessed, man, and I'm very thankful and I'm humble about every opportunity that I get. So that's my story.
Cutting back, yeah, you gotta trim back around here. I feel you, man. It's a deep.
It's amazing though, because
that's a deep hole.
Now you're adding more stuff to the mythos to share for generations to come. So it's, I don't know, it's yeah. We're on the plastic side, you're on the storytelling side as well as your music and everything else. But you know, that's.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that, man. I'm so geeked out. That's like so like secondary right now, because you gotta understand, man. Like I've been doing that for so long that it is second nature. I love and appreciate that blessing of being a Black IP. But at the end of the day, man, when I'm at home, I love my toys. I love my sneakers. I love just being a kid with my kids.
He's not a bad guy either. Dad Links. He seems like he's a cool dude.
You best believe we're gonna have
we'd never have a chance to hang out with him. He's not on my weight level. He's way surpassed my weight level. He's like killer whale compared to me.
And she is gonna be so pissed off when she comes home and finds out that I've been talking to you for the last half hour. She's gonna be like, oh, Dad, you're the worst.
I don't know if she.
That's cool when musicians or movie people collect them too, though, man. It's nice to
which. On the TikTok app, it blew up. We haven't toured our last album yet. That came out in 2020, but we had 4 number ones off of it. And the song with Shakira is the song that all the kids gravitated to and are doing the dance.
If we had a chance to have him on the chat, that would be fucking awesome. But
I'm just glad,
we all have dreams,
that,
I guess.
Music tip in 2021 that my vehicle is still running.
He's probably a lot like us, just rich, stupid rich, probably.
Yo, man, I'm gonna make sure Dwight and Brian just put on Bridging the Gap on repeat over and over, man. You know what I mean?
That's awesome, dude. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that love that you showed, Dan. And I just want to say, Ryan, you keep me.
What's going on back there?
Just ping pong on our conversations and just us as fathers and husbands and all the things that are just normal to us in a daily basis. Like I really geek out with you, man, and I appreciate our friendship, dude. And Liv, I've been talking to you the last couple of days, and I really appreciate her too. So I just want to say thank you guys, and also, if I can, I just want to acknowledge my team from the Marvel side. Okay, so my team: B. Earl, CB Sapolsky, Mighty Brunstad, aka Sarah Brunstad, Jake Thomas, Jason Lantori, Tom Brever, and Joe Casada. I cannot thank you guys for all the love and support that you've given me. They didn't have to do that. They could have been like, what does a Black IP know about freaking toys and comics, right? But you see my passion. You see my transparency. You see how candid I am when I speak. I get geeked up, man. I smile, and I'm passionate about it, and I speak with passion. I always speak with honesty because I love it, and I won't give up this passion, man. And every opportunity I get, like being here on Pulse, it just keeps me fighting on, bro. Just like when I was fighting cancer.
Well, you don't have to script it when you live it and you love it, and that's
Exactly.
beyond clear with listening to you here. So,
yes, sir. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, so thank you for joining us, Tab, and spending some time with us. Your passion is very clear, and your expertise in collecting ways, we're all similar in that regard. So it's fun to share something and be part of the same community together. Again, everyone.
Oh, you know what I forgot to tell you, Ryan? Because you mentioned the Toy Hunter show. I forgot to tell the fans that are on that I'm also a big wrestling fan. I love the LGN wrestlers from the 80s. Like that was my.
This is getting a little redundant here. It's not yours, it's mine. You can get some here. Get down. I'm scared you're gonna fall. Get down. Get down.
We had the
Get down.
LGN wrestlers, and I was just watching the Rock show the other day.
There you go.
And he actually had the LGN.
No, you can't have it. You can get
so
some.
cool to
Get
see
some.
that because it took me back
Oh
to my
man.
love and appreciation for LGN.
Come on, man. Get
wrestlers.
some.
The episode with Jordan Hare.
You can get a sub. It's not yours.
Hogan that gave me a black
You gonna spell it?
that was graded from 1989 from Montreal, and I still have it. It's an amazing case, and it's still in great condition. So that was it.
Dwight's been known to wear a wrestling T-shirt or two around the office.
Here, man, get
as I'll
some.
attest.
once or twice.
So we're getting the wrap-up signal here, but I just want to thank you, Tab. You're such an inspiration to us all, and in many ways, from the music to your story to all the other ventures that you do. So everyone, continue to support him, and we'd love it if you could help us in congratulating our Sentinel winner. So I have the name here. It is Wolver Rich. So congratulations.
Yeah.
Congrats, man. I hope we can share that one day because I need one in my house too, bro. My tree house.
All right, so I guess
I got the plug.
There you go.
Ryan and Dwight.
There you go. Well, you know some folks now at the Pulse. We've got a couple of friends there. So thank you guys again. Thank you, fans, for tuning in. Thank you to Tab. You're awesome. I guess we're going to throw it back to Steve Evans right now to kick us on to continue with the show. So thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Steve Evans.
The Transformers.
Thank you, Tab. Appreciate it. That's a wonderful segment. Looks like we got another member of the team.
He's
I have
lit
to
now,
find him
y'all.
a desk when we go
It's
back
gonna
to
get
work.
crunk
That's awesome.
now.
And just on that, Tab, I want to thank you, and everyone wants to thank you for getting into the mold, stretching it, bending it, cracking it, and breaking it. Like, you are showing that a toy collector can be anyone from anywhere, which I love. I love it. All right, I've got a little note in my ear that it's Tab has kind of inspired us to, like, we got a party. What's a party without music and dancing? Don't worry, I'm not going to throw down my hardboard and start breaking out my body popping moves, although, I don't know, I can kind of do it. That I call the domino double jointed elbow move. I just made it up. Don't worry about it. I was never very good at it, as it shows. But we actually have a bona fide rock band ready to play for us now. And thinking about this band, I was trying to come up with a word for these rock stars in disguise. And the only word I could really summon up, which is a word that I haven't used for like 35 years probably, and that is rad. So kick back, crank up the volume, and lose yourselves in some tubular tunes. That's the only time I've ever read the script, by the way. Because, best announcer voice, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the Transformers from Toronto, Cybertronic Spray!
What's up, birds? We are your rock stars in disguise, the Cybertronic Spree, and we're coming from outer space to invade your space tonight with a special live stream performance. RC, take it. I'm so pumped, Rod. We're going to be playing original tunes tonight.
This is
Shockwave, are you ready? I'll take that as a yes. All right. Well, buckle up, humans, because I'm driving, and I've got wheels of fire!
This is cool though. Like the costumes are awesome. The Unicron, look at that. This is kind of cool though. Got their own original music, sounds like, maybe. I don't know if I'm wrong. Let me know in the chat if I'm wrong. It's cool though.
No, it's not a thing. I'm never going to get used to finishing a song and not hearing applause. That's just not going to happen. Sorry. You know what, though? I am super, super stoked to be sharing the stage tonight with some incredible robot talent. Like the Quintesson over there. Quintesson, give yourself a little bow. I see you keeping it mysterious. We all see you. A little nod out to Soundwave working the lights in the back. What is up, Soundwave?
All right, well, for this next one, I'm going to get right up in your face because nobody tells me what to do with my toys.
Yeah, this is pretty damn cool, man. I want to hear about some toys, though. Don't get it twisted, but this is pretty neat. Oh yeah, I've seen them before. I've seen them around on the internet. Never personally, though. Yeah, Pulse membership paying off. I wonder how much they got paid to perform. This is what you paid for. Your mama help you.
Yeah, look, I'll send you Listen up, humans. We're here for a good time, not a long time. And tonight, we have time for one more song.
Yay.
Switching it up on the Decepticons. Rumble's gonna see us through the next one. Great stuff, Shocky.
Good luck reaching the symbols, Rumble.
Special thanks to Hasbro and Entertainment One for making this production possible tonight.
You're so giggly, Howard.
Sorry, just a little stuff from Shockwave. Thank you at home for watching. You know, as much fun as we're having up on stage here, we have so much more when we're doing this with a live audience. So I cannot wait until October, aka Rocktober, where we'll be at it again live across the country for our Party Till We Break 2021 tour. Yes.
Man, that costume's tight. I want that costume, man. Hashtag send me hot rod costume.
Rumble, my dude. Are you ready? Hell yeah,
And
baby.
the Rumble one too. He said, "Hell yeah."
Take me to space.
He does have a heart. Soundwave about to hit some bars. shit jamming, yo. Party getting started. That was cool. They're gonna have somebody else perform for G.I. Joe's.
I've been standing like this for 12 minutes. I want to be a Cybertronic warrior. In fact, I'm going to be a Cybertronic warrior. Mark, myself, and the crew
Here we go, Transformers, y'all.
Thank you very much.
Somebody hit Treymatic up.
So who would have thought that we'd be rocking out to Transformers band on a Thursday night? Not me, that's for certain. But love doing it. This about wraps things up for us. I hope you've had fun. I have. Thank you for letting me into your homes, you crazy people. And just again, to reiterate, for legal reasons, I cannot see your webcam, I promise you. But I have to say, Blaine, you need to wash those sweatpants. They are rank. Come on, boy. What's going on? Good news is, this is only the beginning. The main event is tomorrow. So remember to tune in to Hasbro Pulse's YouTube channel tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and join FanFest host Jackie Jennings for more news, reveals, and shenanigans. And remember, you as the Hasbro Pulse Premium Hunters, tongue twisting, Mark who wrote the script, you have early access to some of tomorrow's pre-orders. So get in training, get all the workouts going, and make sure that you get what you need and get what you want. So, until we meet again, finish my drink. Cheerio. Bye-bye.
You know they are. They're going to talk about the Art Galvatron Spark tonight. That's it. Tomorrow. Our premium membership got that 3 songs from that band right there. Is it over? I know that's what I'm wondering, man. No, man. Are you serious? No. Like, what's up, man? What was the last thing he said? And it won't let me rewind, y'all. I'm hanging tight for a minute, man. I can't believe. Damn, Treymatic. Hey, man. I'm not sure if this thing is over or if they're just taking a pause. That was weak, though. No. We're going to leave it on standby here real quick. Wow. Wow. Anybody want to jump in and... Okay, maybe something going on here. Let's see. Let's go back totally to the window. Hold on. No! That was it, y'all. Oh no, that was whack. Wow. 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 Yeah, just they ended it a lot quicker than I thought. Wow, yeah. Live event ended. Man. Let's see what's back in stock, if anything's fueled. Minimize it over here. If anybody wants to join in, shit, I threw the link up in the chat. I'm browsing what they got going on. That one looks kind of cool. Might pick that one up. Yeah, no problem. No problem, badass figures and custom, man. I'm let down just like y'all. Looking at what they got over here, that Deadpool, I'll pick that up if I see it in stores. I wonder. That's not till November. It's $30. Why is it $30? That's a good Deadpool though. I'll probably pick that up. Yeah, no problem, Joseph. Thank you for checking it out, man. The stream ended.
Yeah, there's mail.
Oh, they're here. Uh-oh, hold on, y'all. Getting the package. Let's see what I got here. Probably some tech stuff. Oh yeah. A couple upgrades for my printers. Damn, that was whack, y'all. I'm sorry that didn't work out the way we expected. Thought there was gonna be some reveals. Maybe I'll check it out tomorrow. Let's see. Yeah, that's my wheels and some Capricorn tubing and some upgraded bed level wheels. Let's see, we got a Optimus Prime here. That must be the small guys. That's a small guy. I got that Moff Gideon. I got it for a $1. If y'all check out my video, I found it for $1. I saw this guy in store, but I didn't pick it up. Oh, you did, David? Oh, cool, man. You should do a video on it. You should do a video on them, man. I tell you, I'm on edge about these since we get a second swing at them, man. I'm thinking about picking these up because I'd like to have me a damn, what's his name? Piranha. I can't think of his name to combine for him.
Yeah, what's wrong with it?
I don't know. Could have been because the Band-Aid was on it. Your finger couldn't breathe.
There.
That's where you got hurt or something when you ripped the nail off. Thank you. Let's see. Ghostbusters, little diorama they made there. Omega Supreme still up for grabs. Star Wars. Oh, who Flint and Lady J got spotted in Texas? Might pick that up for Joe Fodder. Let's see, what page was I on? Page 4. Okay, so I'm on 5. Luke Skywalker. Gwen Stacy figure. Damn, that snow speeder is $120. That looks cool. Dang, they let me down, boy. No reveals. Let's see, exclusives. Got the Golden Lagoon Optimus Prime, $179. Anybody want to see anything in particular? That one that one looks cool. My daughter probably like that one. That looks horrible. They know they need to stop with that. Let's see what other partner exclusives. Let's see what this says. Yep, no Joe. John Clay, no Joes. Sorry, man. Didn't go anything. Well, actually it did. You can kind of predict this shit from Hasbro. Nothing special. I should have knew that music was outro music, not intro. Nothing really interesting on the Transformer front. Nothing new. Let's see what's up with G.I. Joe. Got pre-order on the Red Ninjas. Anybody missed it? Sold out for Flint and Lady J. Sold out. Everybody getting them troopers, boy. People building massive armies. Yeah, man. We've seen all this stuff already. Let's see, this might be. That looks pretty cool. I think I'd probably get that one. Probably get 1, 2, or 3 of those even. Got a cloth cape on it. Yeah, I'd definitely get a couple of them. $7.15, so we should see that next month in stores. Maybe I mean, Star Wars usually isn't a problem. I can see them. I usually see Star Wars. We've actually they had a little small end cap display of the most recent drops or whatever. So hopefully that'll be on the next wave. I'd pick that one up. This Darth Maul looks pretty damn cool too, actually. Look. Yeah, he looks pretty menacing, pretty badass. I may break and get that one. That looks pretty cool. Super Hellraiser. Not worried about this one. That's just a little too abstract for me. Rabbit Man, I'm good. Whatever he is. Moving Trading Company in Texas. Yeah, I saw. There was some comic spot that had a shitload of Flints and Lady J's. Smoke has showed me a picture of it, but I guess it's for local shoppers only. I wish I knew somebody in the area.
It's a boat.
Mm-hmm.
What? Look, Dada.
I need to get this one too, man. My buddy Edward picked me up the blue Netflix one, so I'm the blue Netflix one, so I'm covered on that. But I want to get this black one too. Trey's got them all stickered up and everything. He's got them with the toy hack stickers. Stop, Edie, come on. Let's see. My son got a nasty Black Series collection. I got something. Oh, hell yeah. Some of these guys I end up caving and getting. This one looks pretty cool. I'd never army build them though. One is all I would do with these because they make so many different ones. You don't really need to. You don't need to hunt down the same 100 of the same character like that. You can get them all with little variations. Oh yeah, we should hit Bo up, boy. Text me the name of the place, man. I'll hit Bo up and see if he can look for it. Was that page 3 already? Oh, there we go. That Dr. Doom looks kind of cool. Yeah, I could see myself caving in and getting that one. Oh yeah, I was on page 3 already. So that's it. That's it for the Hasbro. Well, Both probably still at work, man. It's 7 o'clock here. They're 2 behind us. He's probably just getting off work. He probably just got off. Dang. That sucks, man. That sucks. Looking at my emails real quick, y'all. Oh, that was a blast. All right. Anybody want to pop in and talk about the session? What's wrong, man? What's the M&M's? M&M? No. That's the M&M. M&M. That's you. Yeah, it's you. So hey.
Hi. Right here.
That's good. All right, so we got Corey. What's up, man?
What up, man? I'm sorry I'm late. I was picking up my stepdaughter from cheerleading.
No, you good, man? I know.
What,
You
no
see, I know what it is. Huh?
No Joes?
No, man. Bullshit.
Boy, they're gonna have us Joe collectors storm them like we stormed the Capitol. Jesus.
Jumping over the gates at Hasbro.
Shit. I'll be flying my Joe flag or my Cobra flag. Damn, what a disappointment.
They didn't show shit. It was all about Marvel, man.
Marvel that's dying off because people are tired of the movies.
Well, it's actually a lot of Marvel shit selling because of G.I. Joe. People are busting, they're busting down the figures and making customs.
Yeah, you're making us drug addicts go buy other drugs that we don't do.
Yeah, we spend a lot of money to make a character.
Jesus, man. I bought the Red Hand Ninja. I bought Shang-Chi. I think that was it for Marvel.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, we still doing the trade for the Vader for the Trooper?
Yeah, I got you, man.
I got you too, bro. I'll probably print out a label and get that thing shipping tomorrow.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, I looked him up online. His value went up. Apparently, he's from 2016, and it ranges from like 39 to 50. So I ain't worried about that. I only paid $19.99 for it, so that's an even change.
Yeah, it's straight, man.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Feel comfortable. I'm straight.
I couldn't believe that figure even went up at all like that.
Yeah, you would think it's like an Optimus Prime. You would think there's so many made of it, but
to me, it's still worth $20. It ain't worth no more than $20 to me, if you ask me.
Well, shit goes up. If they don't make it no more, the price goes up.
Yeah, it's from 2016, so it might be worth more because that was when Donald Trump was the president. It's either going to be a painful memory or a happy memory. Depends on what side you're on.
That's it, all, man. Anyway. None of that shit matters, man. Politics is bullshit.
Both sides are fucking us, the American people. Republicans and Democrats. They both fucking us.
Yep.
We got a $26 trillion debt, and we can't pay our own people and our own... Dude, they could have handed out $1 million to everybody in America and not even broke $1 billion.
Yeah. Like, I'm just gonna keep it honest with how I say it. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people got behind Trump, and that's cool to stand behind something that people believe in or whatever. But But me personally, if somebody's gonna lead a country, man, I want them to have tact. I want them to have tact and know when to talk and when not to talk.
No, I hear you on that one because, yeah, sometimes
it's not too outspoken.
You put your foot in your own mouth, man.
Yeah, he was just sometimes just like you're a leader now. Like you're in control. You know what I'm saying? You're controlling the military. You have
greatest ever.
You got to be quiet, man. You can't pop off on the toilet on Twitter every day, man.
Nah, for real, man.
But other than that, that's what he was a cool guy. He's a cool guy. He's a funny character. It's all a show.
Yeah, it was either you cringed or you laughed, and sometimes you did both.
Yeah, it's all a show. It's all a show, and politics is part of that shit, man.
I know one thing. He came to my city like 3 times. Pensacola, he was here a lot.
Trying to get them voters, man.
Hey, I know one thing. He didn't pack that stadium like Kevin Hart did.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, Kevin Hart, man, that shit was out to the street, around the corner.
Yeah, Trump can't do it like Kevin Hart, man. That's funny.
Hey, I think I'm coming to Joe Fest. You going, right?
Damn right, man.
Hey, that's only like 5 hours from me.
For real?
Yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah, you should come up, man.
Oh, I'm gonna be there. Plan on that because I missed it last year due to the COVID.
Yeah, I went, boy. I still went. Fuck that, mask and all.
Yeah, you need to go, especially with all them 3D printed items you got now.
Well, yeah. I ain't gonna talk that shit all around with me about. I'll show people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I saw another dude. I guess he was resin printing because there was no lines in his devilfish.
A lot of people put body filler and sand it down and shit.
Ah, and then paint it.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got time for all that.
That's why I say, man, it can be done. Like, if people want to put the TLC into it, they can make it real nice. Or they can make it look, up to date, futuristic or whatever, or battle damage, however they want to do.
What do they call that when it looks like anime?
Cell shading.
Cell shading?
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's when you cell shading.
Yeah, I definitely like that style.
Yeah, that shit is dope, man. They've done a lot of Transformers like that.
Yeah, I was watching Trey Matic last night put stickers on, I don't know the name of the Transformer, forgive me.
Sandstorm. Yeah, I was watching that. Too. Like, I was watching it, but Bruce stopped by and was talking to me. He popped in. What's up, Raw Talk Real Deal, man? Thank you for tuning in. It was a letdown, man. It didn't go very well.
Nah, it's horrible.
Yeah, nothing going on.
I just had to ask, why is Hasbro so afraid of Joe? That's what I don't understand.
I don't know, man.
That was like one of their first toys.
Oh, we got Roundhead, Nick Nasty himself joining in.
Hey, Roundhead, what's up, fucker?
What's up? What you got?
What's up, man? What's up, dude?
Man, look it out. Let that wild man run.
You okay? What's wrong?
Corey, where'd you go? I don't got your picture. Taking a shit.
Pictures of what? Repeat that?
Yes.
I don't see you. Where'd you go?
I turned it off because I was eating. I didn't want to be rude.
Because he ain't got nothing for us. He picked up fast food and he left us out around here.
He said, yeah. He said, I didn't want
That's
to be
fucked
rude.
up, man. I texted him too. I told him I wanted a double cheeseburger. Damn. A sweet tea, a double cheeseburger, and a value fry.
Damn.
What up, Raw Talk? Real deal.
Yo.
Raw Talk.
What's up,
Crack
a lot.
You know what it is, man.
We got all these Joe heads in the stream right now.
Yeah, man.
No Joes. We didn't get no Joe reveals tonight. Nothing.
Oh, did y'all see the pictures?
What?
There were pictures that circulating about the Snake Eyes movie.
Yeah, I believe they're a pinch smaller in scale. They're supposed to be in the $9.99 price range and less articulated.
Yeah, man, it's just like
that's that old movie wave crap. Remember when they came out the Cobra movie, Return of Cobra, and all that? That's some old. They weren't even like the old Joes. They were like 5 points of articulation.
They're more like the Action Force. If there's 5 points, they're like Action Force.
Yeah, but it was the G.I. Joe movie one. That's what they are. They're kind of garbage.
Of course they are. Look at the retro line. If you look at the retro line compared to the 50th anniversary, they're trash.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what's up. Damn, I got my cam on.
It's about to be a Thursday night party.
But you know why? You know why they're afraid of G.I. Joe? Hasbro's afraid. Because remember back in the day in the 80s when we was growing up, we was all playing with He-Man. We was all playing with different toys. But when Joe came out with the cartoon, everything was focused on the Joe after that. You didn't care about He-Man, Thundercats, and all that. You may have cared about Transformers because they were neck and neck with the Joe. You know what I'm saying? And then the comic books had G.I. Joe and Transformers together. So it was always together. But He-Man got canceled out. Silverhawks was there for a little bit. Thundercats was there for a little bit. But G.I. Joe's was the mainstay. We were going to get Joe's every day, trying to get Joe's toy trade. They're afraid of that happening now.
I remember the toy aisle being packed with Joes from wall to wall.
Exactly. And, you know, it couldn't be stopped. And that's what they're afraid of now because it's going to take away from their other properties and other, I mean, like, we don't care about the He-Man and all that, but it'll take away from Transformers. It'll take away from Ghostbusters. It'll take away from Power Rangers, everything
that
else.
Don't make sense. Why? You could probably outsell all of those toy lines combined if you start stocking the shelves with Joes.
And that's what they don't want because now you got those Walmarts and Targets. They're buying. They probably bought a shitload of all that stuff and know that hey, if they don't sell these items and they're only selling the Joes, they're still stuck with all that.
Yeah, they got pallets and shipping containers. That Suez Canal, that's probably covered in Joes.
Yeah, they probably ordered all that other stuff years in advance.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, that Suez Canal probably had all the classifieds on it.
You might be right for real.
And then during the pandemic, they had one boat that did sink or crash or something. It sank and then a whole bunch went down to the bottom.
Hey, have y'all seen that picture on Instagram where the dude has like 12 bikers and 15 troopers and a ton of stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I got a ton of stuff myself. But that was all footwork and like with those baroness broke my back because I had paid at least 100 and something for each one of them because I couldn't find them nowhere. I had to have them. So I said, I'm going to just take the plunge and just get
I got lucky. I found 3. I walked in the store at 4 in the afternoon and there was 3 on the shelf.
Shit.
Yeah.
If I would have known you guys back then, I would have broke bread with y'all, but it went to my other followers.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. Like my good friend G.I. Joe 85, I sent him a Baroness at cost, and then I kept the other two because I wanted to open one and keep one on ice.
Exactly. Yep. I got the extra because my brother, he said this was too crazy for him because I gave my brother like a whole collection of the classifieds. I had two of each plus the extra. So I gave. He wanted to start collecting. He said, "Fuck, give me that." So I gave him all those Joes, and then come to find out, he's like, "Yo, this shit is too crazy for me. I'm going sideshow route." So he gave me all the other stuff back. So now I got 3 of everything.
Hey, that's good.
Yeah, man. So
hey, because real talk, like I don't have a duplicate Snake Eyes, and I'd like one to open. I'd like a duplicate Duke to open. So if anybody's got, I'll even buy open ones. I don't care.
Check it out. This is what I do because this is what I usually do. Like I'll do it through Macari, but I'll use like special names so when you enter it, you can automatically get it. No one else can get it. It'd be just for you and priced for you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm doing it at cost. I don't mess around like that. I ain't no scalper dude. You know what I'm saying? So what it costs in the stores, that's where it goes on Macari for, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I feel about it. Like, why are you gonna charge somebody like $300 for a goddamn Cobra Trooper, knowing that it only costs $19.99? I mean, that's just ridiculous.
I mean, like I can understand if you charge like $10 for finder's fee.
Oh, I mean, I can dig that, but the prices are outrageous. I mean, ridiculous. I mean, unless they really got to feed their family and stuff like that, but we'll never know that. But if they, in that case, I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? Because you're trying to feed your family, you need the money. Cool. You know what I'm saying? But if it's just some young punk who just want to, I need to get all this money up or whatever, I ain't with that. You know what I'm saying? Go back to the sneak.
That's what that. I think it was that picture of the dude on Instagram that had the stacks and stacks and stacks of duplicates. I think he was a scalper because he had random shit. He had some like Gundam stuff. He had some McFarlane stuff. There's no way that you're a Joe collector and you just collect one random weird action figure that ain't even do with Joe's or isn't even the same scale as Joe's.
That's if he's a hardcore Joe collector. Like you're hardcore. I see what you got. You roundhead hardcore. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all like Transformers as well.
But, I do not. I do not. Don't get me twisted. I'm talking
about Ryan. I know you're anti-Transformer altogether.
I'm not anti. No. I'm not anti.
I just don't collect. That's another black hole. I'll look for people.
Yeah.
On this, I'll look for it and then maybe trade it or just sell it. That's all. I like you said, finder's fee, like whatever the shipping is, I pretty much charge extra for shipping.
Yeah, definitely. The finder fee is just because I drove to 4 Targets within a 60-mile radius and was sweating and looking everywhere like a crackhead.
Right, need that gas money re-up.
Hey, I'm lucky. I drive a 3-cylinder. I went from a V8 to a 3-cylinder, and I've never been happier. Fuck going fast and all that.
Yeah. That's true.
Especially the price of just said.
Yep, that price of gas just shot up soon as Biden became president. That shit shot up like a motherfucker, man.
I know, and like
hey y'all, I'm sorry, I got some dog related shit going on.
Huh?
I'm keeping it going, but I gotta make a phone call real quick.
No doubt. Yeah.
Roundhead, man. That Storm Shadow looks good.
I'm waiting for that sticker. I got a sticker I had to order because I don't like them water whatever those are. I liked what you just put that sticker right on. I like that.
Man, I'll tell you what, if you want a chariot and a cape, I could have sent you one of them little stickers.
Oh shit. I definitely that's what I said. I want to get like something going with you where like you said, some things, little things for the figures that I was redoing. I think you were saying some stuff like that. You were like, you had some parts and stuff for them, like the accessories.
Yeah, I got the what is it?
That's
The Night Creeper. I got Night Creepers parts for you. I got a chariot if you want one. I got a cape if you need one.
Hey, I like that cape for Serpentor. I like that.
Yeah, to me, like the green one's cool, but if you watch the movies, it's black.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, what was their green? Was it the original green or something?
Yeah, the green was original and it's cool looking, but I'm partial to how the cartoon movies were.
Well, we showed on the stream that one night. That cape was nice.
Yeah, that's the reproduction cape that I got from some dude in England.
Okay.
He was selling them.
It was like stretchy.
Yeah, I bought every cape he had available because at the time I was building Serpentors, and I think I made it to like 15 restored Serpentors. No broken teeth, no broken body parts, all like minty.
Dang.
Yeah, that's not easy to do, man. It took me 6 years of collecting and selling to build that.
Well, dude, you got a lot of stuff. That's why you got a lot to back up and barter. You know.
All right.
Yeah. Man, this thing still won't show.
Yeah, Raw Talk help Jay Holler get that sound wave.
Yeah, that's Real Talk. That's why his name is Real Talk.
Hell yeah. Hey, but how about like 2 or 3 days after y'all had linked up or whatever to do that? I seen Soundwave in Walmart. I was like, Jay Holler, would you look at this shit? It was like 3 or 4 of them.
Same here at my Walmart's over here. I was seeing them. I'm like, what? Like,
yeah, that's nowhere.
Yeah, you know. But I guess it's like, yo, you're meant to meet with people in a certain way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what it was. You know. And I told him,
I got duplicates classified, but I've been holding them for the right person that really needs one.
True.
The universe be bringing people together.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, for real.
Especially with the internet and social media, man. Now you can get anything you want now.
Yeah.
Hey, we do live in a beautiful time, but the scalping time is not cool, man. I'm tired of the scalpers.
Yeah, well, they're not able to produce it as fast, though, man.
I know. I had to pay scalper prices.
I mean, is that the case, or if we had 100 Vipers, would they all be sold instantly again? I feel like they need to just deliver a whole truckload to each store. Jesus.
Just test the water. Set up a big display of G.I. Joes and see what happens.
It'll go quick. They got collectors in the army bill. You know what I'm saying? They want that photo, that nice photo with all the troops.
Hold on 1 second.
I got room for 100.
106 inches? No way. I'm already busting at the seams from my little 20.
Yeah, man.
Hey, round here. This ain't all of them, but.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, them are nice too. The Viper.
That ain't all of them.
My favorite.
I think I got 3 more over here on my desk.
Nice.
And that's none of that Black Major garbage. Yeah, Black Major, I'm done with that shit. I bought too many of them, and all the legs are twisted, the arms are loose, the paint's shitty. I'll boycott them now.
Oh, wow.
You'll have to send me a picture of those are. I look on eBay a little bit.
Send you a picture of what? The bat?
Yeah, the junky one. Guys, stay away from.
Yeah, today I went to a secondhand store and picked up G.I. Joe Humvee.
Ooh.
A Humvee.
Yeah, they sell the. You talking about the Hammer or the black one?
The camouflage one. Hold on. Let me go and get it. I can describe.
Boy, I put her down. She started crying.
Yeah, I thought something was happening there. You tried to sneak away.
Yeah. What is it called? No, it's the G.I. Joe Humvee, and it got like a camouflage to it, and they got these levers, reverse. Oh shit! This shit is dope.
Is that from the G.I. Joe movie?
No. Actually, it has the old G.I. Joe logo, the very old one, the first one with the head, the Army man's head over the J. So it's one of those old.
Oh, okay.
I'll show it off tomorrow because this camera ain't working right now. I don't know why. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with my visuals here? Because
Are you on a laptop?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So shit is looking. I can see you guys, but y'all can't see me, right?
Yeah, I can't see. But hey, what kind of figures fit that Humvee?
I don't know what kind. It looked like it could fit. Let me see. Let me see if it can fit. I mean, it's not. I know it's a little bit bigger than a 3 3/4. It's like a remote control Humvee almost. But this shit fit. I put a beachhead in it. He fits fine in it. Oh shit.
Oh, then that's deep.
Oh hell yeah.
That's what.
Yeah, this is official. It's battery operated too. Yeah, it's battery operated. And it has all the voice command, sound cannon, rotating turret.
Did he show the Hummer?
I can't because this camera's all fucked up. Yeah, man, this describing shit, I'm not too good at that. Hold on. I'm gonna try to do something. Hey, Cass, I'm gonna jump out and see if I can come back in.
That's cool, man. That's cool.
I don't know if you're talking about this Hummer.
Oh, that shit's tight.
Yeah, this is made by Hasbro. It's supposed to be for Joe's, but you know me, I turned it into a Cobra ride.
That shit's hard, though.
Oh, that's sick.
This is the Night Ops Humvee, if you can find it. It's from like 2000s. You know, with that little Cobra logo on the bumper. It's the little details that matter. So
yeah, that's sick.
See, they got another one here that's made by. This one's made by World Peacekeepers, and it's not as detailed.
That's not bad, though.
No, it's not bad. It's very close, but the G.I. Joe one's a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made this vehicle in the 90s called the Hammer, and it's a Hummer, and it's made by G.I. Joe, and it's uber expensive to build the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's got like a CB antenna that this dude bought a brand new one in the box, took it out of the box, and the CB antenna was broken like 40 pieces because it got so brittle. Let's see this thing right now, man.
Yeah, just shatter.
Yeah, that's what was that Zero guy? He was asking Roundhead or you about the Chariot because the gold plastic gets brittle.
Yeah.
And I've had plenty of Serpentors where the chest just breaks into pieces, the mouth just breaks off, the arm snaps off. So those are usually the ones that are stored in the attic.
Yeah, you restore them shits, man.
Where they end up like this, where they're just fucked.
Oh, what happened to him?
I made him battle damage. So on one of my posts, I had Cobra Commander, Major Blood, and someone else find him like he was dead. And basically, I had Cobra Commander say, "Make another one at once." You know, like they needed another one.
You better get control. You better get better control on this one. The other one took over. It took his spot. Talking about
Well, that's, I think, when you put what is it, Henry or Ivan the Terrible, Vlad the Impaler, Genghis Khan, and Napoleon, they all got authority complexes. What do you expect's going to happen? He going to buck on you.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. Did y'all ever see? I made a. This is my modern 25th anniversary Serpentor.
Yeah, with the snake hand. Yep.
There's a company called Boss Fight, and they sell little 3 3/4 figures that you can get, and they have skeletons and stuff. Like you can end up with one of these little skeletons.
Yeah, I heard about those.
Yeah, they're pretty good, man.
Yeah, okay.
Like, so this one I plan on putting paper mache and Elmer's glue and making his body like a charred burn victim.
Okay.
Hey, I gotta take a call. I'll be back.
All right. That's pretty cool. Adding a little bones you buy, and you can build whatever you want around them.
Hell yeah. Like a little zombie scene.
That's decent. I wonder if people sculpt, you know what I'm saying, sculpt whole characters around that shit, maybe.
Yeah, that would be nice. And that's the 3-inch for the 3-inch lines.
Yeah. Well, shit, man. Yeah, I think I'm probably.
You gotta get off, man.
Yeah, 10 to the youngins, man. I think I'm gonna go ahead and 10 to the youngins real quick. Make sure they settle down. They've been back there quick now. Hell yeah. Sorry for the letdown, everybody. Appreciate everybody that tuned in to see what was gonna happen. I guess we'll find out tomorrow what's happening, man. All right, man. Catch everybody. Appreciate you tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe. We out. All right, around here. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, talk to you later, man.
All right, bro.